911. In fact, even within CIA, unless you were the Directorate of Operations, you didn't have access to it. After 911, because we went from the need-to-know principle to the need-to-share principle, they created the HCS compartment, and they read people in not only from the CIA that didn't previously have access to this information, but people like Hillary Clinton, who were from the State Department. And they emphasized to them that how sensitive this was. Nevertheless, Hillary's people took this information either in hard copy or off that third top secret system, okay, stripped the headers off of it and sent it to Hillary, okay? And this is what they're finding now. So Hillary's looking at this stuff. She knows what it is, and you know who else knows what it is? The Russians who hacked your server, the Chinese who hacked your server, any intelligence service, or really any private, nerd who has the capability of hacking her backroom server knows what it is, because you can just look at the language and see what it is, okay? But Hillary that was so unimportant to Hillary. Her convenience was, quote unquote, so important to her that she just completely ignored that and allowed this to get out in the open. And one thing kind of interesting, there was a movie a while back, I think it was maybe like in the late 1990s, starred Tom Cruise. It was called Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
Yep.
The premise of that movie was that there was something called the knock list, the non-official cover list, and they were worried about the knock list getting out in the open because the knock list contained the true identities of the agency's most sensitive overseas operators that didn't have diplomatic cover, that weren't protected by diplomatic immunity. And that whole movie was about how they weren't going to let the knock list out in the open. Well, guess what's in HCSO, okay? Also potentially in HCSO, we don't know whether these were in the emails that Hillary got, but one of the things that's in the HCSO compartment are these sensitive knock operators, okay, their true identities, or at least information that can lead to their identity. So this is what Hillary is playing with. So in my opinion, there's a direct analogy between the unwillingness of rescuing the guys in Benghazi, the Americans who are out there putting their butt on the line in Benghazi, and her unwillingness to protect sensitive intelligence sources. I mean, if you're somebody who's being approached by a CIA officer, let's say you're a foreign national and you're being approached by a CIA officer who wants you to collect information for the CIA, and you're reading how cavalierly Hillary Clinton treated your name, okay, and the fact that you were a CIA source. Are you going to work for the CIA knowing that person might become president? That's the question.
Mike, thank you so much for being with us. Man, I wish all of America could hear that interview. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for serving our country.
Hey, good talking to you, Andy. Thanks a lot.
All right, we're going to be back tomorrow. You've been listening to The Andy Caldwell Show. Thanks for being with us. We've got another great lineup